Alright, so here's a file, and what I'm doing is this. As you can see, this it's got like a groove in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just actually going to file that out and see if I can't round it out a little bit. There's not too much material, but it should be okay to round it out. So what this is going to do, it's a half round, so I'm going to put that half round inside there, and then that's going to groove out that middle guy, and then hopefully kind of round out that middle part. And then I'll go back here and do something with these holes. So anyway, that's the progress report, so that'll be back. Anyway, when I was filing it, I just kind of was rocking it back and forth real lightly, and I don't know if you can see that. So what it did is it contoured just to how the file is. So it grooved it out real nice, and it got rid of that kind of that two-line deal they had in there. So actually, let me show you. Sorry, the sun's going down out here, so it's getting a little dark. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there was two lines in that, and what I did is I just ground that middle one out. So now it's kind of got this concave style to it. So I think that's going to look pretty cool. So just like I said, it's just a little change. Makes it a little bit different and a little original. So I'm probably going to do something with these holes too. I'm probably going to fade them. That way when the liner's in there with the holes, it'll look like they're kind of dipping down into the bottom layer. So we'll see how that goes. I might either drill them out or try to sand them down, but we'll go from there. But I will give you an update on that process too. So I'm going to do this other one, and see you in a sec. These right here are the standard ones. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a reamer bit on the end of a drill and just reaming them out, just to kind of open them up a little bit and give them that kind of polished look on the inside. So it's going to taper the edges down like that on the inside. So I'll do one real quick for you just to show you, and see what it looks like. So see the difference? See, it reams it out. I know I can't get too close. This thing doesn't have zoom, but makes it look different. So I'm going to finish that up, and then I guess I'll update when I get this all sanded down, and then possibly polish it up, or I will wire brush it and make it look kind of satiny. So I'll figure that out later. See you. Alright, so here's after all the sanding that I did to get all that black off, and I redid the screw holes, or these holes right here, and then now I decided, since they kind of looked, I mean, they do have the style with the drill holes, but I wanted to do some paint on them just to try it. So I stenciled out a 1630 because that's what it is. It's the Kershaw model 1630. I wish this had a zoom on it, but anyway, that's going to be on the side of the blade. And I am going to end up getting rid of all this on here, so I'm going to polish that out too, but I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. But right now I'm going to go out and do the prime stencil, let that dry, and then I'm going to do red 1630 on the side of there after the primer dries. And I'll show you what that looks like after. So there's the finished product before the paint. So see you in a sec.